Hi there, Jonny here from JonnyLipshamStudios.co.uk, and welcome to episode number 7 of the Studio One 4.5 series that I've been doing. And in this episode we are going to be looking at the new macro toolbars, and now that they are completely independent. So you have a macro toolbar for the music editor, which is what you're looking at right now, but you also get one which we've had for a good long time now, this macro toolbar up here. This used to be global, and now you've got one for the arranger view and for the music editing view, but you also get one for the MIDI editing view, which we'll look at in just a minute. So the cool thing is that now the arrangement view, the audio and the music editors, they have their own macro toolbars, and they can be completely independently configured. So as you can see here, I've got one set of tools on the arranger view, and then on this musical editor view I've got a whole bunch of other ones. So I've got note lengths and quantize and note actions and that kind of thing. I can have a completely different one on the MIDI editor as well, which is extremely cool. So now you are able to create your own custom macros and your own custom macro toolbars for each of those edit areas, which is extremely cool. And these toolbars can have multiple pages each. Okay, so you can have 2, 3, 4, 5 pages of different toolbars on each of those areas, which is very, very cool. That's pretty amazing, actually. And the cool thing here is that these can be exported and shared with others individually. So if you want to share your musical editor toolbar, you can do. If you think it's going to be of value to somebody else, you can do that. That's all very, very cool. So let's take a look at some of these that we've got here now. So I've got my musical editor set on the musical edit toolbar, but there's a second page here. I've not customized any of this yet. This is what we used to have, exactly the same as the main one, the arranger view one, but I can have this different, and I can customize it to my heart's content. I can reset the toolbar, and I can create custom buttons without actually having to launch the macro organizer, which is extremely cool. And I can align it. Look, I can align it center, right, or left, which is very cool. And I can change any of these, so I can move those. I can add new buttons, new menus, new groups. I can remove a group if I want to, and all I have to do is just click on these, and all of these options come up. So I can move a bar to I can move a group to any page that I have available, and I can do the same over here. And also, if I close this out, and if I open up the MIDI editor, this is what I didn't show you on the last video when we look at MIDI editing. I can create, I haven't really customized any of the macros yet, mostly because I don't tend to use macros much myself, but you can do. You can change these to include any new buttons or new menu buttons or new groups or whatever you want to do. And you can have as many pages as you want. It's all very, very cool, and you can duplicate buttons as well if you want to create similar buttons, and then customize those buttons down to kind of like the minutiae that you want for specific commands that you want to be able to control from a single button. You can do all of that on any of the pages, on any of the macro toolbars. So macros have suddenly become phenomenally powerful. I mean, they were already pretty powerful, but now they are phenomenally powerful, and it will make your workflow even faster. And in my opinion, Studio One is already pretty fast, just with the one macro toolbar that you could have extra pages on. Now you've got 3 macro toolbars with as many pages as you want, all completely independent of each other. So go and explore the macro toolbars. I could basically do probably an hour-long video just on the macro toolbars alone, and I'm sure one of my colleagues out there will do exactly that. So if there is a video like that out there, go and check that out if you want some real nitty-gritty details. I'm sure my good friend Lawrence will do one, and maybe my other learned friend Don Barnes will do one as well, because I know he uses macros a lot. Alright, so go and explore those, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.